Welcome back to my channel. My name is Franca and it is love. I'm married with Franca. Thank you so much for staying with me, for sticking with me. For those of you that subscribed, the Lord bless you. For those of you that have watched my videos, commented, liked, oh my God. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you so much. So it's another time of, we have a very interesting topic to discuss this afternoon. So, um, when I newly got married to the love of my life, there's something that he always does whenever we have an argument. Whenever we have an argument or we have a misunderstanding, and my husband wants to get back at me, like he wants to get me, get, he will mention my parents' name. He was very, very quick, especially when he's angry and he wants me to know that he is angry. Like, there's nothing he can do to me. My husband doesn't, he's not a woman beater, he's not a, I don't know, but he will mention my parents' name and he knows how much I love my parents. I love my father so much and I love my mother so much. So if he wants to get under my skin, he just mentions their name. I'll give you a very good example. Maybe I make a meal and I don't cook on time. Maybe I don't prepare his dinner on time, and he gets back from work. Maybe he came in very, very hungry. You understand? He will come in and say, "Oh," after talking and talking and talking. If he sees that I'm not responding, I'm not saying anything, I'm just keeping quiet and watching him, he will now put my father's name. If your father trained you well, if your mother trained you well, you would know that you don't joke with a man's food. If you were properly trained, your father and your mother, your father and your mother, your father and your mother. Sometimes you even call my father's name Mr. Christopher. If Mr. Christopher trained you well, you would know too well, you would know better than to delay my food. And the moment he mentions my father's name, the the sleeping lion in me will want to wake up. The sleeping lion in me will want to wake up. And I want to say something. I want to retaliate. Like I want to give it back to him. Like, don't do it. Don't mention my parents' name. Don't mention my parents' name. And that's where our argument. The argument will now begin to linger. We'll now begin to talk. We'll now begin to talk. Although I have never, never insulted his parents. Never. I have never, God bears me witness, insulted his parents. I've been married for 10 years. I have never, no matter how angry I am, I don't call out his mother. I don't call out his father. I don't do it. I don't do it. I can do something else. I can say anything else. I can never call his parents. No. But he always calls my parents. And whenever he calls my parents, I feel angry. If every other thing he has been saying may not get to me and I'm less concerned, I'm just waiting for him to stop talking so that we can resolve the matter. But the moment he mentions my parents' name, it opens up another side of me that I don't even know existed. I begin to talk back. I begin to, in fact, as from that moment, malice has started. That was me. Malice has started. I won't talk to him. Even if what I did was wrong, I will not apologize. The moment he mentions my parents' name, I will not apologize. I will not apologize. I'll just assume that, oh, for you to have mentioned my parents, that means I don't owe you any apology anymore. And then we just continue to keep malice like that until when the Holy Spirit now ministers to me, because I'm always the one that apologizes. And then I'll now go and kneel down and apologize to him. I'm sorry. I should have said sorry on the first day that you made this complaint. But because you mentioned my parents' name, that's the reason why I didn't apologize. I don't like it when you mention my parents' name. I do not like it. If you want to deal with me as a person. Don't mention my parents' name. Please, 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 please. And I discovered that after apologizing, he continues to mention my parents' name. He continues to do it. He might wait for a long time, maybe for a month, 2 months, 3 months, but he will definitely come back and repeat that same thing again. So this is what I decided to do, and it has worked for me perfectly. I prayed to God. No, as a woman, I pray for my husband a lot. I watch so many women online say that they don't pray for their husbands. I don't understand how that is working for you as a Christian wife. I don't know how it is working for you, but for me, I pray for my husband a lot. I pray whatever I'm not comfortable with, because I'm a very, very emotional person. I cry a lot. I'm very, very emotional. I'm a very, very emotional person. So I take my tears to God. Whenever he does anything to me and it hurts me, I go inside my bedroom and I cry to God. I might be there for hours. God, this is not the sweet man that I married. God, this is not the man that you have for me. I want my sweet husband back. I want my friend back. And I pray to God. And over time, it has worked for me, because God, so many things that I didn't think was possible in my marriage became possible. So let's go back to the story. So this was what I did. Number one, I prayed to God about this situation. I said, the love and the respect that I have for my husband, this is exactly what is trying to break it, because I don't like it when he mentions my parents, and I've tried to talk to him about it. He's not understanding that I don't like this. God, please, what do I do? What do I do? And then God taught me to do something. He didn't tell me, He taught me to do something. What did God teach me to do? God taught me to keep quiet, not to retaliate, not to say anything. God taught me quietness. God taught me quietness. And this quietness God taught me is just 4 years ago. That means for 6 years, I've been fighting a battle with my own hand, with my own mouth, and it wasn't taking me anywhere. It was just destroying my marriage. So this time around, God taught me to be quiet. As a woman of God, as a wife, if you want to win in your home, you have to be quiet. Sometimes you might be right. Sometimes everything you are saying might be correct. But please, just try and keep quiet. It works. So whenever my husband is trying to get under my skin as usual, and he starts mentioning my father, your father, if your father trained you well, if Mr. Christopher trained you well, if your mother trained you well, you will not be like this. Is this how your mother treats your father? Is this how... I don't say a word. I don't even change my facial expression will still be the same. God just made it so easy for me to keep quiet. I will just be watching him. And in his mind, he'll be thinking, does this woman think I'm a fool? I'm just talking, and she's not responding. Meanwhile, in my heart, I'm holding it in. Like, there are a lot of things. Like, I want to burst open and say a lot of things. But God will just keep me calm and keep me quiet. It no longer hurt. And then I just keep quiet and watch him. Immediately he sees that I'm not answering, I'm not doing anything, he just keeps quiet. Sometimes he will slam the door and go out. And later he will come back. He will continue that same discussion. Mention my father, your father, your father. He will mention it like maybe 6 or 7 times, and I don't budge. I don't budge. Immediately he now calms down. I will now go back and apologize. If it is something that I did wrong, I will go and apologize. And just say, sorry for what I said, sorry for what I did. I'm sorry. I'm just tired. No, please, don't be offended. And that's all. Number 3, I don't repeat. Like, I don't remind him of the wrong things that he did. For example, before now, this is what I will always do. I say, is that not like what you did the other day that you mentioned my father's name? Is that not like you did the other day that you mentioned my mother's name? Is that not how you did like the other time? Is that not what you did like the other time? I stopped doing that. Immediately a matter is settled, I don't refer to it again. I don't say, remember. Reminding him of the past offenses is like reminding him that he can do that to you again. Reminding him that what you did the other day, you think I've forgotten. You are telling him that he can repeat that thing again. But I let the past be in the past. Any issue that we have trashed, I don't talk about it again. I don't tell him, that is how you mentioned my father last week, last month. I don't mention it. The moment we settle that matter, it is gone. And gradually, that thing started to die down. Until now, we no longer hear anything like your father, your mother again. It has died. What did I do? Number 1, I prayed to God. I took my husband's matter to God. I did not retaliate. I did not talk to him. I did not fight him. I just took everything to God. And allow God to guide me. Number 2, I kept quiet. Completely quiet. Even when I had something to say, I kept quiet. Number 3, I don't remind him of everything that he has done to offend me. Do you understand?